Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good. So I am Mansi Yani and today we are conducting a webinar on designing and configuring reports in Busy. In this webinar, I will explain all the steps for the configuration of designing and configuring reports in Busy. First, I will present you the topic designing and configuring reports in Busy with the help of PPT. And after that, I will show practical steps in Busy. Through this presentation, we will understand how to manage or design and configure reports in Busy. Now I am starting the presentation. So first of all, move to the PPT. This is our today topic, designing and configuring reports in Busy. Session objective, configuring reports. So today session objective is how to configure the reports in Busy. After that, configuring the reports, how we can preview the reports. While preview the reports, how you can print the reports. The first step is how, first of all, the first step is how you can configure the reports in Busy. After configuring the reports, you can preview the reports in Busy. On final stage, you can print the reports in Busy itself. After that, I will show the practical demo in Busy. How you can configure the reports, how you can preview the reports, how you can print the reports. And last, we'll move to the Q&A session. The queries which you have, you can ask at the end of the session. Any of the queries which you have, you can ask at the end of the session. Designing and configuring reports in Busy. Custom columns. So first of all, what are the steps we'll learn in Busy today? This is the custom column we'll learn in Busy. Columnar reports. How we can configure the columnar reports in Busy. We'll manage that, how you can configure it in Busy itself. After that, we'll do the letter text configuration. How you can manage the configuration of letter text, like letter text configuration, how you can do that. Final result configuration. Final result configuration like IFRS, Schedule 6, how you can do the standard format. These are the configuration you can manage in Busy itself. So these are all are the reports we can see in Busy, how you can manage in Busy itself. Now see the practical demo in Busy. This is the company. I log into the company. First, we'll see the custom column, how you can manage the custom column in Busy. So I'll open any of the reports like account register, standard, sale register, all sale type, all parties. This is the format which I made as A. I will show you how you can add the format. Standard, open the report, custom column, how you can manage. You can add the name of the column, add new column. This is how you can create the format. So I already created the format with the name of A. I'll open the report with this. I selected the format name as A. I selected the voucher series here, starting date, ending date of the report, account to be shown by name, alias or print name, or what basis you can see the account name. So show bifurcation of amount. If you want to see the bifurcation of amount, like this is your taxable amount, this is your invoice amount, this is your IDST, CGST or SGST amount. This is the bifurcation you can see. You can enable this option. Show mobile number of parties. If you want to see the mobile number of party, you can enable this option. Show party 10 GSTN number. If you want to see the party 10 GSTN number, you can enable this option. Include sale return. Yeah, while checking the sale register, if you want to include the sale return voucher also, you can enable this option. Show payment receipt details. If you want to see payment receipt details in sale register itself, you can enable this option. Show report notes in column. If you want to see report notes in column, you can enable this option. click on the custom column. This is the option, custom column. This is the format name A. All the fields which are fixed, this is with the name of F, which are fields with fixed name. Fixed name, the prefix will be F, and the user defined column will be U. That is U1, U2, U3. This is how you can configure that. So you can see that the F column will define for fixed column and the U column defined for user defined column. So I already created a column U1. I double click on this particular voucher. Again, I am show you. I click on this particular voucher U1. This is voucher defined, user defined. I call the item name. This is how you can configure that. Double click on user field. This is your item name. Double click on this option. Here you want to define the item name. Here you can define the heading name. Which heading you want to call. This is item name I want to call, or description of items. I want description of items. So I change the heading name as description of heading. After which column, on which position you want this column. You are configuring a new column with the name of description of item. On which position you want to call this column. First column you want to configure, last column means while we open the report, on first column you want to see this column, this particular description of item. On the last column you want to see description of items. And after F1 means fixed column, date. You can see upper part, it's a F1 means date. F2 means voucher bill number. F3 means account name. I want to see the item name after account name. So I want to call add after F3. So I need to call it add after F3. The column for description of items will be called after F3. This is the text type, text, yes, no, numeric with debit, credit, or date. This is a date type. What is the content? I want to call the numeric name, or item name is a text content. So basically I need to call the data type as text. After that, alignment window, from where the item name will be start. That will be start from left or right or from center. So alignment you want to set from where you want to see the item name. From left you want to see, from right where you want to see, or from the center you want to see. Number of characters, number of maximum characters you want in item name. I called 40 characters I need to call. After that, this is the data field. I selected that data field. Category means the item name will be fall under which column. The account master, no. Where we define the item name. In the body part of voucher, I will show you one voucher. First, this is the voucher. From in this voucher, where we put the item name. This is the item name. This is the header part of voucher, in which it falls series, voucher date, voucher number, sale type, party name, or narration. This is all the header part. All the body part belongs to item, like item name, item quantity, item price, or item amount. And the footer part belongs to bill summary part. So this is the differentiation. Header part belongs to series, voucher date, voucher number, sale type, or party, or narration. This is all comes under header part. All the body parts come under the item related info, like item name, item quantity, item unit, item price, or item discount. This is the body part of item. So this is the voucher body part. And the voucher full part belongs to your bill summary. This is your bill summary name. This is your percentage. This is your bill summary amount. This part belongs to your footer amount. Footer. So this is the configuration. So item name I need to call. So I will call, this is the inventory voucher. I will need to call inventory voucher body. inventory voucher body. So because I want to call the item name belongs to body part, and I want to pick the item name from sale voucher. This is the inventory voucher. So I selected inventory voucher as body. After that, I need to click on fields. It will show all the categorized form of item related info, quantity, amount, discount, voucher header, VAT, GST, batch number, serial number. All the details belongs to inventory voucher body. It will come under this. After that, I will go to the item alphabetic. I call item name. You can search it also, item name. So I field name will come as item name. After that, I will click on save field. Yes. After that, I will click on save format. This is the option. And you need to relog in the report. I need to again go to the display, account books, account register standard, sale register, all sale pipe, all sale parties, all sale type. After that, it will show you the format name. I need to click open the report on the basis of standard format or user defined format. I selected the format name as A. When I open the report, see, this is the description of item heading which I defined, description of item. All the items will come under this. This is the body part. This is all is the body part. These are the 8 items. All 8 items will come under this voucher. Voucher wise item name will be come. This is how you can configure the custom column. Again, I'll show, click on the custom column. I need configure formula based. This is the first column, I configure U1. This is the second column, user defined, I configure as U2. This is the second column I configured. I double click on this. I need total text value, means I will show you again. This is how, this is the voucher. This is the voucher. This is the total amount, sale amount, taxable amount, IGST amount, CGST amount, and other amount. And other amounts I called discount here. See, discount of 10%. So I need the value total minus discount amount. This value I need. So how you can configure it? I define the heading as total invoice value I need. So I needed total invoice value. In last column, I want to need this position. In last column, I want to see total invoice value. I selected the data type as numeric. I want decimal or plus minus. So I selected the data type as numeric. Default, the alignment will be right in case of numeric. Number of characters, how much number of characters I want in numeric. I told 16 number of characters I want in numeric forms for total invoice value. How many maximum decimal places you want to show in your voucher itself or in report itself? I said 2 decimal places I want. Show total. If you want to see that, so show total in your last column, like invoice total, invoice taxable amount total. In the report column, in total value, if you want to see, you can enable this option. Show 0 as blank. Yes, if you want to enable this option, you can enable this option. If here I selected formula based. I want taxable amount. I want total amount plus other amount as your total invoice value. I selected total formula based. I want formula based. I need F5 plus F11, means F5 belongs to your, again I will show you, F5 you can see the header part. F5 belongs to sale amount, total amount. F5 belongs to total amount and F11 belongs to other amount. So I want to see the total of amount plus other amount. I want to see the total of total amount plus other amount. So I selected total amount belongs to field ID F5 and other amount field ID belongs to F11. So I selected the formula here, bracket F5 plus F11 bracket close. This is how you can configure the column. This is the examples over here. This is how you can plus you want to define the field ID over here for which field ID which you want to add or subtract, or you can multiply this. After configuring the format, you can save the field. Yes. Save format. Yes. It will show. You want to reload the page. I will show you again. I selected format as A. See, in last column, this is the total invoice value. Total invoice value means the total amount minus the discount amount. Total invoice value means belongs to 35. This minus this. This is the invoice value. This because the discount amount is always subtractive. It will show you in the subtractive form. So it will show you the 40 minus other amount belongs to the total invoice value. And it will show you the total of 213,398. You can see it will show you the total also, like 3545. This is the total in black color. You can see that. This is how you can configure the column based. I will show you again one other column. I want item quantity. So I selected the heading as item quantity. What position I need? I want after description of item. So the field name is after U1 I won't need. So I select search here after U1. So I got the field as add after U1. So I selected the position as add after U1. The so column will be configured at after description of item. So I selected the position as add after U1 means add after description of items column. So I selected the position as add after U1. This is the text part or numeric part. This is the numeric part. So I selected the numeric part. Position, number of characters, decimal, show total, yes. So I selected the inventory. I selected the inventory voucher body because it belongs to body. So I selected the item. I will show you the quantity field over here. Quantity build. This is the item which I need to call. Save, again save, or reload the item. See, it will show you all the quantity over here. Like 1, 0. If you don't want decimal, you can disable this option too. I double click on item quantity, position as 0. I don't want decimal. Save field, again save field, reload the voucher, and see it not coming the decimal places now. This is how you can configure the custom column report. I show you the yes no option. Text invoice. First column, I told yes no. I want it in center. Number of character 1, data field. Account master. Where is the account master? Tell me the field ID. Account field ID is F3. So I selected account master belongs to F3. So I selected the field over here. Account image. Save. Reload. This is how you can configure the yes no, Romanic part, debit note, credit note part, or date part. Date part, it will show you the date format. I selected here as invoice date. I selected here as invoice date, right? I want it in after voucher number. So I selected the add after F2. Date I selected, center I want. This is the header part of inventory voucher. So I selected inventory voucher header fields. I selected here voucher header, voucher date I want. So I selected the voucher fill date. I saved it and reload the voucher. Selected the format again. See, it will show the invoice date again over here. 1/4/4/23. This is the, if I change the date, I say change the date. Let's suppose I define here as 5/4, save. See, again reload the item. It will show you the invoice date as it belongs to the voucher date. This is how you can configure the custom column report. If you want to copy the format, this format, all the configuration which I user defined over here, this format I need in another company. So you can copy the format also in another company. You have an option of copy to disk. When you click on copy to disk, there's an option of all format, selected format or current format. All format means all the format which are configured, like one format, format 1, format 2, all the format we want to copy belongs to sale register. All the format will be copy over here. I selected here format. It will show you the selected format. You can tick the format which I want to copy in current format. Current format means I selected as desktop over here in the form of CRP file as save. So if you want to configure in another company, I create another company as demo. This what thing I want is that particular format I need in this company. So what can I do is I'll go to the account books, sale register standard, sale register, all sale type, all parties. I'll open this report, custom column, copy from disk, desktop. This is the format, sale register, save. See, it will show all the format over here. I add the voucher over here, exempt, busy. I open the sale register, all sale type, all parties. See, the same format will be configured here. I selected the format name as A. I'll open the report over here. It will show all the configuration like description of goods, item quantity, total invoice value. All the configuration will become over here. So this is the very beneficial custom column report. We can open it or copy to disk from copy from disk. Account books, sale register standard, select the format. If you want to delete this voucher or if you want to tag particular voucher, so how many let's suppose there are many sub-users in your company. If you want particular this particular sub-users can check this particular custom column report, so you can tag the user also by clicking on tag users. This is the big user. I will create a C user also. User C. I report again, report, open the report. I want that I want to see this particular format to particular B's user. I don't want to see this format. I don't want to see this particular user C can't see the format name A. So you can tag the users on the basis of your format name. This is the format name A. I selected the report on the basis of format name A. After opening the format name, I click on the custom column report. I click on tag users. If you want to tag the users, like which users can see particular users, you can tick that option, and only that users can see this options. C user can't see this format name. Only B user can see this particular format name. While while B user open this company, only B user can see this particular format name. C can't see this particular format name. So this is how you can tag the users. You can save the format as I told you. How you can, if you want to delete the current format, you can delete the current format by clicking on delete format. Yes, it will delete the format. Copy to disk, I already told you. Copy from disk, I already told you. I have to select the file name. CRB is the format name, and copy from disk. If you want to quit, you can quit. If you want to check the help, you can check the help. It will show you all the custom column reports over here. How you can configure the custom column. This is how you can configure the custom column. Next part is columnar reports. For columnar report, I have to go to administration, configuration, columnar reports. This is the, on pressing C, I'll show you the columnar reports. All the columnar reports will be configured on the basis of account register, inventory register, cash bank book, or party item analysis. I will show you account register first. It will show you all the account register belongs to your busy company. That is your sale register, purchase register, sale return register, purchase return register, payment register, receipt register, journal register, contra register, debit note register, or credit note register. I click on the standard add format. I select it as new. As this is already created, I selected as A. So new is already created. I selected on the header part. If you want to automatically load the default fields, you can click on the default fields. If you want to configure the header part by your self configure part, if you want to configure on your basis, you can click on fields available. Company details you can see. Company details you can configure. Blank space, static text. This is how you can configure the header part for your register. So this is how you configure the. After that, I have to click on the body part. After body part, it will show you all the default fields like voucher date, voucher party name, voucher number, amount, ground total. I selected the field as voucher field, MC name, मतलब material center name. I selected account busy. Selected account busy. Busy with busy party I want to see. I selected as save. Now for that I have to go to display, account books, account register, columnar. Make sure I have to select account register columnar. After clicking on account register columnar, I have to click on sale register, all sale type, all parties. It will show you the format name here. Account A format name or new. I selected the new format name here. Date range I selected here. If you want to see the sale return, you can enable this option. This is option on the basis of your requirement. I selected the MC name as main store. So it will show you the MC name. From 1-4, I want to see the report. See, I configured the MC name, means material center I configure, and the party belongs to Busy Infotech. I selected another party as A debtors. See, it will showing 0 because I configure the account Busy Infotech belongs to value belongs to particular Busy Infotech Private Limited. Only that value I want to see. So I configured the report here, account Busy Infotech. This voucher belongs to A party. All the other vouchers belongs to Busy Infotech. It will show you all the vouchers amount over here, and this amount voucher belongs to A party. So Busy Infotech belongs to not particular belongs to this voucher. It will show you the value as 0. This is the material center which I configure. This is the material center main I configure. So it will show you the MC name. This is the header part and the footer part. Footer part I will go to now. Footer part, you can load the default format also. If you want to configure on the basis of your configuration, you can configure the company details, blank space or static text. I will show you in print how it will show you. I'll go to the account books, account register, columnar, sale register, all sale type, all parties. I selected the format as new. I click on the print option, add it from grid. Okay, preview. It will show you like this. Now I click on this option from busy. Print party wise, preview. See, it will show you the heading. I configure in the header part, I configure the heading like company name, designing and configuring reports in busy. After that, I configure such category field as sale register from date range from 1 to 5 date range. And this all are the declaration is the footer part. So when I click on from busy, you have two options. If you want to print the header part and the footer part, for that we have to click on from busy. From busy, it will show you the header part and the footer part. And it will show you the body part also. If I click on add it from grid means it will post, preview or print the voucher on the basis of as it from grid, as it from it's showing in the report itself. So this is how you can configure it. This is how you can configure purchase register, sale return, purchase return, payment reminder, receipt register, other register you can configure it over here. This is the inventory register. Same I configure here. Header part I configure here. Body part I configured here. Footer part I configured here. I click on inventory register. How you can see, I need to go to display, inventory books, inventory register, columnar, sale register, all sale parties. I selected the format name over here, new. See, it will show you the material center name and busy infotech. If you want to print it, you can click on print from busy. It will show you the header part, body part and the footer part. From busy, you can see the details over here. Columnar, this is the account register clear, inventory register clear. This is the third option, cash bank book. Cash bank book means for which particular cash or bank book I want to see the account. Maximum number of accounts we can configure is 5. Same, I selected here cash. I selected as cash. It will show you the account has already specified. You can't configure with the same name. So I selected the account name as cash. Second account name as HDFC, SBI, ICICI or Yes Bank. This is how you can configure. Now you can see the reports in account books, display, account books, cash bank book, multiple column. I selected the date range 1 from 454. See, it will show you the opening balance. This is the opening balance. It will show you the opening balance, busy infotech, the cash receipt, the cash payment, HDFC receipt, HDFC payment, SBI receipt, SBI report. So what are the difference in single column and multiple column? In single column, you can set only one cash or one bank. You can see on the basis of single column, only one cash name or bank name you can select. In multiple column, if we have a report, we can configure 5 maximum accounts at a time in the same time. In a single window, we can see maximum 5 accounts of cash and bank. So this is the club report in which 5 accounts for cash and bank will come. For the cash receipt over here, for cash payment, HDFC receipt, HDFC payment, SBI receipt, SBI payment, ICICI receipt, ICICI payment, yes receipt or yes payment. It will show you the opening balance, all the vouchers belongs to receipt. It will show you the party name, this voucher belongs to receipt or this is the cash receipt. So it will show you the cash receipt in cash receipt as 1000. It will show you the HDFC. This is the HDFC bank. It will show you the HDFC. This belongs to SBI receipt. It will show you the SBI over here. It will show you the ICICI over here. It will show you the Yes Bank over here. And this is the opening balance which I configure for Yes Bank. So I'll show you the voucher ones. See, I configured the 1000 over here as credit. So it will show you the 1000 as opening balance. Again, I'll show you the report, display, account books, cash bank book, multiple columns. I configure the date range over here. See, it will show you the opening balance as 1000 for as Yes Bank as payment. I default mention as credit. So this is how you can see the multiple columns in single report. For maximum 5 account cash or bank accounts we can configure at a time. This is the party item analysis. This is the analysis report we can configure like party wise sales analysis, party group wise sales analysis, party wise purchase analysis, party group wise sales purchase analysis. This is all the same analysis report we can configure. I click on the add format. I already configured the format as add format. You can modify the name over here if you want to modify the name. This is an option, already option of copy to disk or copy from disk. In Columnar also, account register is copy to disk, copy from disk, delete option we already have there. In cash or bank book analysis report also we have option to delete the format or copy to disk or for copy from disk option, which I already told you in custom column how the copy to disk from work from and copy from disk how it will work. And I click on the configure option. The configuration basis on the item or item group. Though I configure the item name as body lotion, how many size, quantity, how many size, what are the number of characters I want, 15 characters I want. Item heading, what you want, body lotion or hand cream. I selected the hand cream, but the item name is body lotion, but I want the heading as hand cream. So I selected the body name of item as body lotion, but in report I want the invite item heading as hand cream. So I selected the name of item as body lotion and item heading has hand cream. I selected the name of item over here, item heading. See, it will show you the report, party-wise sales analysis. Party-wise sales analysis. For that, we have to go to display, sales analysis, party-wise sales analysis. So I selected party-wise sales analysis. This is the option columnar self-configure, means which I configure self. So I selected the columnar as self-configured. All parties, date-wise, I selected the format name over here as new. Date range I selected over here. See, the invoice heading, the item name belongs to body lotion, but the heading of item coming as hand cream. So you can see the report as hand cream, eyeliner, the party A sale this item, eyeliner of this item, busy infotech sale particular this item. You can see the graph over here. You can double click on this. You can see the analysis on the basis of graph, on the basis of pie chart. You can configure this option. This is how you can configure, self configure. Also, we have an auto configure option. This is automatically configured, which you can check. This is how you can configure it. If you want to configure, self configure, you can click on the self configure, select the format name and check the report. After that, we have to go to letter text configuration. It will come to administration configuration. Press L. It's a letter text configuration. Letter text configuration, we have a 4 options: payment reminder, statement of account, confirmation of account, and confirmation of GST. I selected a format name as A over here. You can do the page setting as printing style. I selected as Tohama. Print nature of format as print. Save it. If you want to modify the name, you can modify the name. You can see the preview. This is how it will show you the preview of payment reminder. The header part, this is the header page which I default created. If you want to, it will for which fields you want to see the details, level of details. Balance is only you want to see the details, all pending bills or all only due bills. I selected all pending bills. If you want to configure fields available, you can do the company name, party fields name, amount fields name, date, blank space or static text. Or this, if you want to delete the voucher, you can delete it. This is how you can configure the same as statement of account. You can preview it. Confirmation of account, you can preview it. You can click on the header part. You can configure it on the basis of your configuration. You can preview to how the confirmation of GST will come. You can click on the header part. You can configure the format as I want. For that, I have to go to print email SMS, outstanding analysis. In outstanding analysis, I will show statement of account over here. It will show confirmation of account over here. It will show payment of remind over here. I will show you the preview, how it will come the preview. Statement as account, standard format or T format. I selected standard format. One account, group of account or selected. I selected as one account. Print covering letter with statement, or if you want to print covering letter, you can enable this option. I selected the party as busy over here. Standard I selected as standard or A. I selected the I need the format A. You can check the preview. It will show the configuration like this. This is how it will show you the statement of account. If I selected the T format, I will show you how it will show you the format in T format. This is the T format. In T format, it will show you like this configuration. So this is how you can print the statement of account, confirmation account, one account. I selected the party as busy over here. I selected the format as you. This is how you can see the confirmation account. This is the field which I configure. You can load the default items or you can configure on the basis of yourself, on the basis of your requirement. Payment reminder. If you want to see balances only, pending bills, due bills. If you want to see only balances only, all parties. I selected the format A here. It will show you the balances only item. This is the balances only item for particular this party. Particular this party, A party belongs to payment reminder. This is the payment reminder for particular this party. On this date, the bill is due. Please pay the payment for particular this. So pending bills, all party. I selected the format over here. Preview. No pending bills are there, so it will show you nothing over here. Due bills, all parties. I selected the format over here. Preview. No due bills are there. So you can check the report like this. For confirmation of GST, we have to go to print email and SMS GST reports. There's an option of confirmation of GST. I click on confirmation of GST. It will ask you two options, monthly or quarterly. I selected over monthly. I selected over here monthly. All. I selected the format name. On which basis the transaction need to be picked, on the sale price, both, or purchase. I selected as sale. So I preview this. This is how it will show you the confirmation of GST report for particular those two party from this GSTN number, party company, GSTN party, GSTN subheading confirmation of GST. Dear sir, madam, summary of GST. This is the input claim, output claim. This is how you can configure it, the confirmation of GST. In configuration, we have an option of final result configuration. So I click on administration, configuration, final result configuration, where you can configure balance sheet and profit and loss. We have a two options, balance sheet and profit and loss. I click on this option. I can selected format as A. I click on format A. It will click on in which format I want to configure. In the standard format, I want to configure the balance sheet. In the schedule 6, I want to configure the balance sheet, or in the IFRS means international schedule, I want to print the balance sheet. So this is how you can configure. I selected here as IFRS. So the IFRS, you can select copy from disk, modify name, copy from disk to disk, from disk, configure, delete. This is the L1A. L1 means this is the heading. L1 means the heading, or A belongs to asset. A belongs to asset. Same like L1, L1L. That means L1 means heading. The L belongs to liability. The all come will be the A come under, all come under asset side. The L comes under liability side. So this is how I can configure. I selected. I want total. I want derived value of 31 plus 27. 31 means from row serial number 31 to 37. From 31 to 37. I want total of this. So I selected the total equity and liability as heading L1 liability. Derived value 31 plus 37. Percentage 100% it will show you. If I want to print this. If you want to print this, you can enable this option. If you want to define the note number, you can define over here. It will show you the all club value of from 31 to 37 row. This you can select the group capital account. This is how you can configure the balance sheet of IFRS. This is the schedule 6. You can configure this like L1 heading. This is the group account. So what are the value I need? I want the secured loans or the capital account, bank account. You can take those option and click on the option. It will show you the secured loans, bank OD, bank account. I save this option. Same configuration will be done for profit and loss. If I want to see this report, I have to go to display, final result, balance sheet, vertical, configurable. It will show you all the format name here. IFRS, schedule 6, standard format. I selected IFRS over here. I selected the date range. See, it will show you the report live on the basis of IFRS. You can print this from busy and exercise IFRS See, it will show you the preview like this. Schedule 6, it will show you the schedule 6 like this. You can print it. It will show you the preview for schedule 6 like this. If you want to see the standard format, it will show you the standard format, particular, current liability, loans, net profit. This is the standard format you can print. If you want to print from busy and exercise standard format preview. This is how it will print the standard format. Same will be configured for profit and loss. Profit and loss vertical configurable IFRS. It will show you the IFRS like this. Preview. Schedule 6. Print. Preview. Standard format. Preview. This is the format for standard format. Schedule 6 IFRS will come under like this. This is how you can configure it. I click on configure. Standard schedule 6 I want. I need asset. I write the caption as asset. I need the position as, what position I need? L2 position. Group account, direct account, subtotal, upper value, derived value, reversible value, payable value, net profit value, full line, profit, half line, blank. What are the configuration valuation type I want? You can configure the report on the basis of configuration like this for the final result. Thank you for your precious time. I hope you all understand the topic. Please do practice for your better knowledge. For further queries, our helpdesk team is just a call away. Helpline number and email ID is given on screen. Please note it down. Thank you all.